Does the devil have a zip code? This question makes me think of really another question. Is the devil omnipresent like God? In other words, is he everywhere all at once? In short, no. The devil is a created being. The thing about Christian theology is there are certain attributes that are attributed to God and only to God. Him being omnipresent everywhere all at once, him being omnipotent, all-powerful, him being eternal, not having a beginning or an end. These are attributes that are attributed to God and not to his created beings. Satan is a created being. He's actually an angel that fell from heaven, and we get that from Scripture. Ezekiel 28 verse 15 says, "You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created till wickedness was found in you." Now, there's a bunch of other verses surrounding that verse. I'm not going to read it right now, but what we get from this passage is that Satan was blameless. He walked with the Lord. He was in his presence. He walked on the mount of God, and he was created, which is significant. This passage will go on to share about how Satan was cast from the presence of the Lord, which also implies that there are places that Satan cannot go to. Actually, if you read the book of Job in chapter 2, God is having a discourse with Satan, and God asks Satan, "Where have you been?" And Satan says, "I've been roaming the earth, going back and forth." So he's not everywhere all at once. He has to go from place to place because he is a finite being. He's created, which leads to another question. Are there specific places, are there zip codes where Satan has greater influence? 1 John chapter 5, verse 19 says, "All the world is controlled by the evil one." 2 Corinthians 4:4 says, "He is the God of this age." So not only does it seem like he's not in a specific zip code, it seems like he controls every zip code. He controls the entire world. Now, how is he able to do this? The book of Revelation even speaks about how Satan will be given more authority to do whatever he pleases with the world, because at the current time he is being restrained. So how is he able to do all this? How is he able to control the entire world in this age while being a finite being? The answer? He's got a very sophisticated and extensive network of evil that is extremely effective and really organized, all with the purpose of deceiving us and drawing us away from God and drawing us into sin. He doesn't do it by himself. Ephesians 6 says that we do not fight against flesh and blood, but we fight against the very spiritual forces of evil. It says the rulers and the authorities and the powers of this dark world and the spiritual forces of evil. It's an entire organization. Satan doesn't do it by himself. He does it with the full weight of his demonic forces. Also in Daniel chapter 10, we get this allusion to Satan actually delegating certain tasks to his demons to influence the nations of Persia and Greece. And all that is to say is that he doesn't do it by himself. He is extremely organized, and that is how a finite being is able to assume control of the entire world. So is Satan everywhere all at once? No. But he is extremely effective and organized, and he has legions of demons. Let me leave you with this one encouragement. You can resist him. James chapter 4, verse 7 says, "Resist the devil and he will flee from you." Resist his temptations, resist his lies, put on the full armor of God, and Satan will flee from you.